Hey guys, how is everybody? Good evening. It is July 1st, which is just absolutely crazy. Just enough said. So I just want to we're going to take a few minutes tonight and we are going to listen to someone that I respect and admire. Honestly, I'm in awe of. Since we've met, she's just the sweetest soul, kind-hearted person that I've met in coaching, and I'm not even kidding. And now I'm getting really mad at myself because I had her credentials in front of me and now I can't find them. Okay, so Melissa Galamay, she was part of the test group for, oh my gosh, I'm trying to find it, I'm so nervous, for MBF. Okay, and I think I've got off the top of my head. Okay, so she is going to tell us of her experience with the program. But Melissa is a mom of 3. She's been a coach for, is it 6.5 years? Is that right? No, yeah, 6.5 years and then 5 full-time. She's SC 65 months in a row and a 4-time elite coach who also has had an elite coach under her who went 6-star diamond a couple weeks ago. Is that right?
So yeah, she's about to go 7-star.
Okay, never mind. So that just shows her leadership ability and that she is creating leaders herself. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to give the floor to you. She's just going to lay it out there and tell us all about the program.
Hi, guys. Well, I am incredibly grateful to speak with you guys. If you have questions in the chat, I'll try to check on them. This program is amazing. It really is. And honestly, you know, it's been changed on how they roll test groups out. They are now offered for success starters. So I literally was like, wait, what? So actually what happened was, it was right in the middle of, you know, the start of all this COVID stuff. And I broke my phone. And that day I got a message on my laptop from Sydney at corporate. And she's like, hey, can you call me? And I'm like, oh God, I hate when people say, hey, can you call me? Like, just tell me what it is. So I'm like, yeah, sure. What's up? And she's like, is there any chance that you'd want to be in the MBF test group? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Like, not even going to think about it. My only concern was I do have rheumatoid arthritis. And so sometimes that does affect my mobility because my right arm, I hope you guys can see, but that's as far as it goes out. It doesn't bend any farther. And so, but I haven't let that be an obstacle yet. Like, obviously, you know, the pain in your body, you will do what you have to do to modify. But I was probably like most people, maybe not most people. Some people are just really freaking amazing and they just always are on their nutrition, but I was in a rut and I felt like, I was really struggling. And another part of my story that you guys should know is that I quit drinking. This month will make 46 months. And so I've used food as a coping mechanism, right? If I'm at a party and I'm uncomfortable, it's easy for me to grab a cupcake or eat the extra guac or whatever the story that I tell myself. And so, you know, the whole COVID thing and becoming my kid's homeschool teacher when I had not been their teacher kind of threw me for a loop. And we went from running 1,000,000 miles a minute to doing absolutely nothing, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to what that looks like. It was like we went from one sport to another sport year round. And it's funny because I had been really praying that I could have God like slow me down, and I hope it's okay to share my faith with you guys. But I really was struggling, and I was like, I felt like I was mourning the loss of my 13-year-old. And not that he was going anywhere or anything, but I just felt like I was grasping at the straws for time with him. I felt like our family was just shipped, you know, passing in the night, and we never had that solid time. Yes, we still ate together at night. Yes, we had those, but it was very like boom, 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 boom. And I felt drained. And so this test group really was prayers answered. Also, so was the lockdown, the stay-in-place order, because it gave us all that time that I was craving. And when we got started, like Megan she's so special, you guys. She reminds me of just like your best friend and the girl next door. She legitimately is so kind and humble, and she coached us through this entire thing. So it's like, you know, sometimes like it's already laid out for you. Girlfriend was working out from her living room. Okay, so she was doing the same thing as us. She didn't get to go. All her plans were put on hold. And so the slogan that she has is despite all the obstacles. So it's become just really precious and something that is so, important to me now. I made little water bottle stickers, which might be an idea for you guys, for your clients who are getting started doing, despite all the obstacles. We had some cute tank tops made. But it is a butt kicker. I won't lie. You're going to get your booty handed to you. The first couple of days I was like, okay, like this is okay. Like, I feel like I have pretty good body strength. And then I was like, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. How do we keep going? Right. And those bod ropes, you get them and you're like, okay, like I was about to go out and get, Christine, you probably have them because all the elite coaches received them and you're like, one arm does this and another arm does that and you're like, I don't know. So and I will tell you guys, because I know this question is coming up a lot, is where people are like, well, when do we get, with shipping delays, all those things, do we delay our challenge group? No, because a lot of the test group participants didn't even get theirs until like 2 weeks before the test group was over and still got amazing results. So I'll tell you guys before we get off the call what my plan is. You guys can do whatever you'd like, but I'm just going to offer my advice. But Saturdays, so the first 3 weeks, the workouts are about 25 to 30 minutes long. And then on Saturday, Megan worked out with us every Saturday, which was really, really, really awesome and special because she would do it live for us. And literally it was special, but it was also torture. Like, I think my first Saturday with her ever, like, I probably have it saved in my phone and I should send it to Christine so she can share it with you guys and you guys can die laughing. I literally was like, I have to show you guys. Like, we stopped. I was like, okay, we haven't, she's still talking, but like I have to stop, and literally my whole face is glistening, like drenched in sweat. I had a bun and it's like halfway, my Instagram stories, everyone was like, your hair, oh my gosh, because it was just so intense. So lots of up and down moves. And so again, I have rheumatoid arthritis. And so getting down and, and up, I had to be cautious of those things. But I don't think that there's any limitations. We had postpartum mamas. We had pregnant, brand new mamas in there. Megan will tell you that she doesn't recommend it because she can't, but she's also not going to tell you can't do it, right? Always check with your physician. It wasn't designed to be a pregnancy or a postpartum workout, but people still did it and they got amazing results. The other thing is it lives up to its name, is muscle burns fat. I lost 13 inches off my body and 4.5 were just from my waist. And every single transformation picture, you guys, I hope you're staring at people's core, because it's like, where'd your core go? Right. And I just kind of want to walk around, like pointing to everyone where stuff is, because I got this new muscle got popped up and it was like, oh, hey, like, yeah, I'm going to show everyone all the things. So that was really fun. But every shape, every size, we had a girl in there who, let me see, I want to share with you guys really quick. Christine, can you see if you can let me share? It says only the host can share, because I want to show you guys this. This woman, she set a goal to gain weight and she met her goal. And she gained, hold on, let's see. Can you see her? Okay. Can you guys see this? Hopefully you can see this. She gained 3 pounds. Look at that definition and booty lift, right? Look at her abs. Okay. So, let me stop share. I wanted you guys to see that so that you guys can, you're going to get shredded. You're going to build muscle. And if you have people, because I know we have people all the time that are looking for a program that they want to gain weight, this is a great program to recommend to them. And I know that there was a question around nutrition. It's no different, you guys. We are sticking with Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset, and the fact that now they're built into the programs. Like, we absolutely, regardless of whether or not someone's getting started with MBF, we have to be recommending that. Am I frozen? Okay. We have to be recommending that because it's the total solution, right? And I will tell you, I don't think that there was one, well, maybe there was one person. There's always one person who was 100% on, right? Like, we shared like, hey, I had, you know, we went to dinner and we had tacos, or my family barbecued cheeseburgers this weekend. My kids really wanted ice cream, and so we got that, you know, on the way home from the river. So you still will get results, but obviously I would treat this first round as your official test group, and I would lean in that way. And like I told you guys, what I'm personally going to be doing is I'm going to be getting all of my coaches, my new coaches, as well as the coaches on my team. And I'm like hand selecting people, right? That's what my messaging sounds like is, hey girl, I've been watching you. I think you're killing it. I'm looking to link arms with a couple of people who are interested in being a part of this test group. I had the privilege of going through the first round, and now I'm looking for people who are going to have their own transformations. There is a cost associated with it, so let me preface that first. But I think you'd kill it. What do you think, right? A lot of my coaches have already done the test group. So I'm like, I'm so happy you love the test group. And then I'll send that. And then for my existing coaches, I'm sending them the price at the bottom. I'm also telling them, hey, go check and see when your supplements and Shakeology ship, because you want to make sure that it makes what pack you get makes sense, right? So do the math. Encourage people to do the math and make sure that it's right, but absolutely make sure you're getting people energized as well as recovery. I'll just be 100% honest, I've never been a recover person, just because I didn't think I needed it. Like, I like being sore. I was like so thankful that I have recover, because I was like, holy smokes, I'm so sore I can't even walk. Like, I feel like I just started my journey. And you guys, I've been doing this for 6.5 years, and I don't take breaks. I don't fall off the wagon. Maybe my nutrition isn't always on, but like, I work out 5 to 6 days a week, it like without fail, unless I'm in like an excruciating flare up where I can't get out of bed. But beyond that, like, I show up, and I'm not, I don't like slow workouts. Those just aren't my jam. I like high intensity cardio, weightlifting. So this is totally my jam. I just tell you guys all of that to make sure that you understand the severity of making sure you have recover. You're going to regret it if you don't. I promise you, you'll message me later and be like, oh yeah, so remember when you told me I should have? I totally should have, and I didn't. And now we're hopefully never out of stock again. But yeah, that was the chatter in the test group. Like, does anyone have extra recovery? Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through next Saturday. Yeah. So make sure you're stocked up. Make sure we're offering the total solution. And even though people are going to be paying a little bit more up front, we want to be making sure that they understand, like, if you want the results that you're going to get, you need to be drinking Shakeology. You need to be drinking your Energize. You absolutely should add in Hydrate. I think it's so dang hot, and you're starting a test group in the middle of summer. That should just be what we do, right? And recover, like, all day. And honestly, like, if you stick it in the freezer, like halfway right before you start your workout, like right as your Energize is tingling, the orange tastes like an orange creamsicle. I know. Thank me later. I'm just telling you guys, it's so good. But what else? So I think you guys, everyone on here has tried the sample workout, right? Pretty much. If you haven't, make sure you are. And allow yourself to modify. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Allow yourself to try new things, because it's not an easy program. Do I think that everyone could start with this? Absolutely. Everyone's going to be at a different place. I'm so excited to go back and look and see how much I've improved based on my videos. And so that's something I would also encourage you to do. You want to treat the 7th to the 27th as your test group, right? You want to document all the things, make sure you take all the pictures, make sure you take all, and I know we have that weird week in there for Summit, and my coaches are like, well, what are we going to do? I'm like, we're doing test group, right? Despite all the obstacles, we're going to figure it out. We're going to get through it, and you're going to have so much fun. I promise you, you're going to be fine. So if there's a day where you're like, you know what, I have to switch my Super Saturday workout for a Sunday, right? That's what I would say. But here was my initial thought. my initial thought was I was going to let the rollout come and then I wasn't going to get started until after Summit Week. But I just feel like as coaches, there's such an opportunity for us to have our own transformations and our coaches to have their own transformations instead of sharing someone else's once that kind of customer launches there, right? So that's where my thought process is. And you're also going to be showing people you don't have to wait for the bod ropes, because guess what? I just did it. I just did my first 21 days and I did it. It is the 7th, Trey. The 7th is the launch date for it. So yeah, I think we have like 15 more minutes. Do you guys have other questions? Is there anything that I'm missing? So again, the nutrition, you're going to choose whatever you want. Here's what I did. Let me tell you this. I looked through everything and kind of weighed out. I've been doing 2B mindset since it launched. And sometimes I feel like we just need to get outside our comfort zones. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go completely different and I'm going to do time nutrition, because I was in the 2B mindset challenge or test group when that rolled out. So I've been doing that since. So I never really got behind time nutrition. So I turned on my TV and I watched all the autumn videos, and then I went into my phone and I set all the timers. And with the timers, guys, this is what I did. And maybe you guys already do this, but this was so helpful to me. It was just color-coded hearts for what I needed to eat then, right? So I didn't even have to think about it. And when I help my clients do that, they have so much more success. And like my girlfriend Ashley did it, and she's got ridiculous results too. But she followed 2B mindset the whole time. So it really is just a preference. We have the most incredible nutrition programs out there. So I would say whatever's best for you. If you haven't done time nutrition in the containers in a while, maybe switch over to that, see what happens. My first 3 weeks, I was really, really, really strict. And then the second half, I was like, I was the one getting the burger and the ice cream on the way home. So just being 100% honest, but I still got results, right? 13 inches, I lost 5 pounds. My energy was up. My mindset completely shifted. I felt much better. The muscles were popping out there. I keep getting all these compliments on my legs. I'm like, really? I don't feel like they look any different, but I will take it. And I just feel really strong, like really stinking strong. So.
Okay, I have a silly question. And so you're going to laugh.
Yeah.
You were talking about looking, because this is wicked smart, as far as looking at ship dates of people's orders. So you're talking like everything. You're talking your Shakeology. You're talking your, because I know someone asked me on the call, she asked me earlier about, she signed up as a coach not too long ago, but didn't get 2B. So she's like, what's the best financially feasible way? So do not laugh at me. Like, seriously, don't laugh at me. But you know how we're on our Shakeology HD, and if you stay on it, you get like that gift every year. I know. Yeah. But so newer coaches don't know this, but if you're on 12 months in a row, you get a gift like every year. So are you just negating that out of the way and being like, forget your 365 gift, let's save you some money by getting a new challenge pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually haven't gotten a gift since what was it, the canister?
Yeah.
Which is so annoying because I'm like, oh my God, I want my gift, because I'm totally an Enneagram 3 and I love all the things.
Oh, she froze.
My own glass. You know, like I'll get my own koozie.
Okay.
It's annoying, but you also, here's the other thing though, guys, is you can also order that stuff under your spouse account and drive that volume. So, but I did this year, I literally in March just redid it. So I'm like, oh, well, 365 is not going to happen this year again. And I remember when bars came out, I didn't understand that concept. So I was like, hey, where's my gift? And they're like, will you change your Shakeology? Because we had like Shakeology in my husband's account and a couple extra bags. And so I was like, well, I'll just switch it to bars. No, I lost out on that. So yes, that went out the window. And I was like, I'll just make my own stuff.
That makes such perfect sense. I mean, seriously, it's a canister. It's a wine glass I don't even use. So
right.
If that, so it depends on the value.
Totally do what's best for you.
Exactly.
Like, take my feedback with a grain of salt, especially on I was watching people's faces when I was talking about the launch date. If that doesn't work for you and your team, do what's best for you guys. I'm just sharing what I'm going to do.
That's perfect. Okay, so I'm looking at Stephanie, you and I are going to talk. Anyways, so does anyone else have any questions while we have her? We have a little bit of time left. Please, please, please take advantage of this. And her, I mean, my whole timeline's completely changed. So I'm sorry for what I've shared with everybody, but she makes perfect sense. Oh, Stephanie, go ahead.
I do actually have a question. So I was talking to a friend of mine today that I graduated high school with her. She switched over today. She did the coach form. Her sister used to be her coach. She quit. She needed, you know, she's seen my post, whatever. So we had a call scheduled today at 11 and we were talking and she was like educating me on the programs that I should be doing and whatever, because she's been doing it for 12 years. But we were talking about, I had sent her, she had asked for the sample video and, you know, whatnot. And I asked her if she did it. And she said, yeah, today was my stretch day. She's doing the work. She said, today was my stretch day. So I did it. And she said, and I did the whole thing, but I hate cardio. She said, I'm the totally opposite of you. I don't like cardio. And so I couldn't really talk her through that because I've only done the sample video. I would assume there are some days, are there some days where it's just strength or, you know, I just don't want her to close her mind to it. She's done like a million of the programs.
Yeah. So there is difference in days, and I'm sorry I don't have it right in front of me.
That's okay.
But like there's a core day. There's you know, an upper body day where you're literally just lifting weights constantly. So there is there is cardio because the bod ropes are almost every day, which is kind of like, it reminds me of CrossFit and that aspect where it's like boom, 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 boom. But if she's doing the work and she doesn't like cardio, I'm like, the work has a substantial amount of cardio.
Yeah, well, and I'm just starting the work. Again, I'm new, so I'm just starting the work.
No, that's okay.
And I'm on like week 1, day 4. I think I did pull today or something. So she's on week 3 or something. And she did make mention, she was like, now there are cardio days in the work. And I managed to get through, you know, I did the first one and saw that I could get through it. So I'll do them. But she said typically when she does a program and she sees that it's a cardio day, she skips that day because she's big into lifting weights. So, I mean, and maybe the program's not for her. I just didn't know enough about it to say, just wait till you do day 3 or week 2 or whatever. There are other things.
I might be over speaking on myself, and maybe I'm just remembering this from the test group, but I'm pretty positive that in like the Beachbody launch program that it outlines what the days are.
Oh, okay.
And I can send Christine something that I have just for my info group. Christine, you might already have it, but it tells you like what days are what. And then I'm sure Megan's doing a call for your guys' team. She'll tell you everything on that too. So
that's a surprise. They don't know that yet because I just found out like this afternoon. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's coming. I've been inundating them with information. I'm like, I am not telling them about one more damn call until they go invite 50 people. So there you go. If you want Megan on the call,
so worth
invite 50
guys.
people.
She's amazing. She's so amazing. Yes. And I'll send Christine what I'm sending to my clients and my coaches if you guys would like. Just tweak the verbiage to make it sound like you. And literally, you guys, like, launches will build your business. Okay. I've been doing this for 6 years. This isn't hard. The things that I think about that I faced in my life that have been hard, they're no comparison to coaching. Do you get like, I don't want to like capitalize on the issue, but like, you guys, we have been stuck in our homes like our whole lives flipped upside down, and it's awful and terrible. I'm sure people who have drank way too much wine. I'm sure there's people who have ate too many cookies. I'm sure there's people who have screamed too much at their kids, right? This is going to give them back themselves. This is going to give you back you. And so take this as an opportunity to not only relaunch your business, because I really think that's what test groups are, is the ability to relaunch your business, but to reinvent who you are for your people, but also saying, hey sis, hey bro, I know things have been really hard, but let's link arms and let's come out of this stronger. We're going to be home anyways, right? I live in California, where we just got told that everyone's going back in the house. Like, everything's shutting back down. So, and I know Arizona just did that. Like, they closed all the gyms, they closed all the gyms again. And again, I don't want to, I hope I'm not coming off as that capitalizing, because I have very dear friends who are personal trainers. I have very good friends who are gym owners, and literally those are who you should be checking in on right now all the freaking time. All the time. Like, how are you doing? Not, hey, I have this opportunity. It's, how are you doing? And they will open up. In my experience, they need people. Some people are saying, you know, this has been a good break for me. Other people are like, I don't know how I'm going to make it, right? My girlfriend, one of my really good friends, just had to shut her boutique, right? That she like poured her heart and soul into. She still has a portion of it because she's a salon owner, but she lost 2 of her girls in her station. So she had to like skyrocket prices, which is, you know, not really good, but it's scary, right? But we have a solution. Mental health issues, nutrition issues, physical transformation, marriage issues. You guys, people aren't used to being stuck at home with their spouses, right? And if they're not doing the heart work and the head work, they don't know how to deal with those issues, right? And so a lot of that stuff can come up. I know that this opportunity gave me, my husband, a healthy, confident, happy wife that he didn't have. It gave my kids back a mom that is present, that's able to say, okay, it's 2:00 in the afternoon, right? And we can go spend the entire day at the lake, like after mom's got her work done, right? I've been hustling all day, but they've been on the water slide outside. Like, they've been still doing stuff. 2 days from now is my 5-year home with my kids. And I just think about this opportunity, like, that's freedom to me. That is like, I was so lost before this opportunity, and like so invested in my work that like my family was suffering, but that was my mindset. I thought that I had to go to work and make, you know, money to be able to contribute to my family, to give my kids the childhood that I didn't have. But what my kids needed was a present mom who loved herself and could like get rid of the crappy baggage that she was carrying around, so that I didn't repeat those cycles. So use this for what you want it. Make your own transformation story. I love your guys' team. If you guys have any questions, you are more than welcome to reach out. I'll compile some resources tonight, send them over to Christine, and hopefully get them to you guys before the end of the evening, if not first thing tomorrow.
Melissa, I love you. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, I love you.
You see why I love her? Okay, and I love this is so efficient. Okay, so thank you so much. You guys, so I love you. Thank you for sharing your resources. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and your insight. So guys, we have the team page. Again, we have that info group. There's all the information you guys need in there, and you need to be inviting your people to it. Everything we have. Okay, anyways, Melissa, again, thank you guys. Any questions, put them on the team page. I hope you all have enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will talk soon. Melissa, thank you again.